Let's take a look at this problem. Limit as delta x goes to 0, x plus delta x squared plus 7 x plus delta x minus x squared plus 7x all over delta x. Again, obviously I can't just plug 0 in for delta x because that would have 0 in denominator. So let's simplify the top part a little bit. So we got limit as delta x goes to 0. X plus delta x squared we can rewrite as x plus delta x times x plus delta x. Here I'll multiply a 7 through. 7 times x is 7x. 7 times delta x is 7 delta x. And a negative out in front of your parentheses. Remember, flip the sign of everything inside. So we got minus x squared minus 7x all over delta x. So we got limit as delta x goes to 0. Here I'll multiply these together, FOIL them if you learned that technique. X times x is x squared. X times delta x is x delta x. Delta x times x is x delta x. Delta x times delta x is delta x squared. Now over here we got 7x minus 7x, that cancels, so I'll go ahead and drop that part. Plus 7 delta x minus x squared all over delta x. Well, combine together like items up on top. Here we have x squared minus 7x squared. Those are going to cancel. Now here we have an x delta x. Shouldn't use that symbol. Let's try something else. Square, I guess. Okay, here we have an x delta x. Here we have an x delta x. So those can be combined together. Here, I guess that's it actually. Okay. The limit as delta x goes to 0. X delta x plus x delta x. Since these are exactly alike, you combine the numbers that are in front. Well, there's an invisible 1 in front of the x's, so that gives us 2x delta x plus delta x squared. I'm just carrying all the rest of this down, plus 7 delta x all over delta x. Well, notice everything up on top has a delta x, so I can factor that out. So I'll factor out delta x. That leaves us 2x plus, this delta x squared means I got 2 of them here, and I factored 1 away, so that just leaves us single delta x. Plus, and that delta x is gone, we're left with 7 over delta x. Well, the delta x is a cancel there. And we got limit as delta x goes to 0 of 2x plus delta x plus 7. Well, now we can plug in this value. We can do direct substitution. So we're going to put the 0 in for delta x. So we're going to have 2x plus 0 plus 7, which gives us 2x plus 7. And that's our answer.